Good evening, everybody. We're happy to be back. It's been a long move for us, and we're sorry that we have been staying away, but we are back tonight, and we have a very important message.
And I will double what he said. Good evening. We're so happy to be back with you, and we're also happy to be here in our little piece of paradise called Park City, Utah. The Lord has done amazing things out here with nature. So I guess with that, I will be quiet and allow God to have his word.
Okay, everybody. We have been speaking with him before, and here is the message from our Lord. Good evening, everyone. What you are currently seeing and going on in the world around you is quite troubling. As we watch from the other side, we can see that evil is transforming much of the good that people have been able to accomplish in their history. There have been times that your country has undergone terrible attempts to undermine and to overthrow all of the good that has taken place since I worked with your founding fathers to form the United States. There have been many times of danger. You have had civil war, you have had riots, and you have had strife. Today, the dangers that are facing your country are much different. Many people have turned away from me. In your schools, it is often taught that I do not exist and that my powers are non-existent. I want to assure you that that message is incorrect. Just as I am here to speak to you tonight, I have attempted to lead your people for the hundreds of years since you first came into existence. My teachings are of love for one another, are for love for me, and for love of your country. There are those that are trying to destroy the United States. There are those that are seeking power and greed and would wish to have all of the wonderful accomplishments of your country forgotten. It is a time for people to turn back to relying upon their love for me. It is a time for people to stand up to evil as they see it. And it is a time for all to step forward and make their voices heard. Hopefully, many will look at what is taking place in your country and will understand that even though all of you are equal in my eyes, there are none that are more supreme than any other. I created all the races that you have on this earth. I did it as part of the challenge that people will face to find love for those that are of a different color, of a different race, or speak a different language. All of those different characteristics are capable of generating hatred and of generating hatred among the people. It is very important that you do what I have told you to do. Do not fall for the promise of a utopia or a world in which law enforcement does not exist. It is written in the Gospels that blessed are the peacemakers. That is accurate to my teachings. There must be those that serve others. There must be those that care for others. Just as evil walks the earth, so must those that care for others walk the earth as well. I want you to look deeply into your hearts. Understand how your love for me affects your lives. Do not fall into the trap of having violence towards others because you feel that the words that others are speaking are the truth. If those words that others are speaking are contrary to the words that I spoke, do not follow them. Know that my very simple teachings of love, if taken to heart by all, will lead to a world where all wonderful things can happen. What is necessary are for people to understand that it is only the love for me that will make a positive evolution possible. Go forward and tell others that acts of violence are never part of my teachings. Know that sometimes violence is needed to protect the weak. Know that violence can be needed to protect the innocent. But never promote violence for bringing forth the objectives of evil. The history of humans has been a very difficult history. There have been terrible times throughout your history that violence and greed has caused great civilizations to fail. Know that violence and greed can destroy your country. It is up to each individual to voice their opinions and to pursue what they know is a way of living that follows my commands. I have given humans free will, and I have given them egos. That is the test of how humans will evolve in the future. I sincerely hope that humans can grow in their love for me, and that they will prosper, and that they will, through showing love for one another, be able to unite and to make a world where there is little poverty, where people can practice their religions, and where people can follow my words and know that that is truly the way to successful evolution. I will be returning to you with more messages. Just know that I am with each and every one of you. I am hearing your prayers, and I understand how many of you are very distressed at the way things are happening. Pray to me and let me know that you are truly united with me in love and will tell others and hopefully affect others so that your evolution may continue. So with that, I'm going to bless all of you that are listening to this. I want you to feel my loving energy, and I want you to know that absolutely you are not forgotten. You are going through a terrible time with this virus. Things will improve. You have gone through difficult times in the past, and you have succeeded. This time will be no different. So with that, I'm going to say good night. God bless. Keep your prayers coming to me, and together we will cure what is wrong in your world. And with that, I'm going to say good night.
Thank you, Lord. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much. I hope that was a message that everybody was waiting for. It is a time to follow through with your convictions of love, and it is time to be heard. So with that, we're going to say good night. We will be back in the near future, and thank you for listening.
And God bless you all.